seen and be heard and be included in our democracy.
Ursula Perry, KSAT 12 News.
And again, that event happening this evening at the Tobin Center.
An event happening right now, a huge event, colossal event.
Hey, look at this. It is our fall kickoff week,
Wow.
and today it is all about pumpkin spice.
Yes, and food, more food, and even more food. And we are starting off with Annie Bear Sweets, and Lori Avila McDonald is here. So pumpkin spice, what exactly is it?
So pumpkin spice is made up of 5 different spices: cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and cloves. And with those 5 spices, you can pretty much create anything pumpkin spice.
Look at this.
I know, we've got little pumpkin waffles here. We've got treats, we've got cones, we've got everything, cupcakes. Oh, and that's just the start of it. All right,
And
how about...
look at what he's got right here. The beignet stand is a local food trailer with beignets of all styles and flavors. Now we check out what they have created for fall.
Yeah, a little pumpkin flavored apple butter in there, and this one with all sorts of pumpkin gooey stuff all injected inside. So many great flavors. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to dig into that.
Did you eat breakfast this morning? Because I didn't.
I know.
I'm saving it for now. All right. Then we take you out to LAIKA Cheesecakes and Espresso to check out their fall menu with some creative autumn flavors and coffee drinks.
And we can't forget about the pups when it comes to pumpkin spice. This is Katie from the Animal Defense League, and we're going to let her do some taste testing here of some treats from Positive. Possum Pets. SATX.
SATX.
Okay,
Yes.
social question. What's the most unusual pumpkin spice something you've ever heard of?
Yeah, there's some interesting ones out there. So let us know what you've come across at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll check out some of those during the show in a few minutes.
September is Hunger Action Month, and our KSAT community partners are hosting a food drive all month long. Now through the end of the month, you can drop off donations at Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union locations.
They're accepting non-perishables like cereal, beans, rice, and even diapers and pet food. If you'd like to donate, we have all this information at ksat.com.
I think we're going to see some records fall today. It is already 93 here in San Antonio. Heat index is at 98. Cotulla has already jumped up above 100 degrees. So very, very hot. Be careful out there. We'll still see some hot temperatures tomorrow. Thankfully, that relief is almost here. Tomorrow afternoon, the front comes through, 30% chance of rain, turns windy, lower humidity, much more tolerable temperatures by the middle part and end of the work week, guys.
Thank you, Justin. You'll be in your front or backyard, right?
Back porch.
There you go.
And maybe we'll be enjoying some of the, did you see all that spread they had on that table?
Oh.
Man, that's like a lot of stuff.
Everything pumpkin spice. You like pumpkin spice?
I have
Lattes?
to learn how to like pumpkin spice since that's what everything is. I know they like it down there at SA Live. It starts right
Now.
Oh, it is that delicacy from New Orleans, the beignet, but you've never had them like this before. Fall flavors that are out of this world. That's coming up on SA Live.
Coming up on SA Live, peanut butter sandwiches taken to the next level. We're going to tell you where, straight ahead.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Hello and happy Monday. Well, today is the start of our fall kickoff week, and it's all about pumpkin spice. Good afternoon, I'm Fiona Gorstees, standing to my favorite pumpkin spice, my coaster.
I was just going to say, I wonder if that's enough on that table for David, because he said all that, all that pumpkin spice out there. Yes, and as she said, I'm her
pumpkin spice.
Her pumpkin spice. And we are, of course, celebrating everything, our favorite flavor about fall. And so, of course, we had to start with it because, like David said, everything seems to be pumpkin spice nowadays. And wait till you see some of the things, these delectable flavors and all of the goodies. However, do some people take it a little too far?
Yes, I love how I've made you one of the Spice Girls. You're like the lesser known spice now.
Pumpkin spice?
So we want to know, what is the strangest pumpkin spice product you've ever seen? A few that we saw were pumpkin spice salmon.
It's really? Salmon. I mean,
is anyone here nodding on that one?
No. Okay, top that. Pumpkin spice kitty litter.
You have a cat. That's something for you. Okay, and then pumpkin spice mac and cheese. Okay, could try that.
How about pumpkin spice deodorant? When you start sweating at the gym, it's like, gee, who's the pumpkin pie?
So we want to know. Share your strange pumpkin spice sightings on Facebook and Twitter. Tag us at SA Live KSAT and you may see your answers a little later on in the show.
I think the kitty litter has to be the strangest thing in that group, or the salmon, one of the two.
The salmon to me was the strangest thing.
Nothing strange about this because it is all about the goodies and getting things started with the tastiest twists on pumpkin spice. Our first guest is getting ready for all of the fall holidays. Oh, and imagine what she can create. Look at all these goodies.
Lori Avila, McDonald baker and owner of Addie Bear Sweets, is here with 3 fun ways to satisfy your pumpkin spice cravings.
Yes.
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are y'all?
What an incredible spread, okay? And what are we starting with?
So we have some pumpkin spice cupcakes right here. We also have some pumpkin spice cookies. We have some pumpkin cake cones. We have pumpkin edible cookie dough chocolate covered pumpkins, and then pumpkin waffles.
Wow.
Oh,
did you
my
forget
pumpkin.
anything?
Yes, maybe 1 or 2.
And once
Oh my
again,
Lord.
five spices make up pumpkin spice, right? They are?
They are cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, and allspice.
Okay. And some of those you got to kind of go easy on if you're going to do
Yes, definitely. I think like the cloves and the allspice.
it. Okay. What are we starting with here?
So we're going to do some fall-inspired cake cones today.
Okay.
We have an example of them in the front. So what you start off with is you get your cake cone, and then you get melted chocolate, and you can pretty much just put it around the rim.
Oh, this is really melty stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, just as much as you'd like to put. And then you can add some sprinkles to it, kind of make it a little festive.
Oh my, oh. Okay, oh. And then
And
some
then, yes,
sprinkles.
however many sprinkles you'd like to add on.
Okay, all the way around.
You got little gold or
I
little sparkly
love
things in here
that.
too.
It's all the fall colors right here
I know.
in sprinkle form.
Yes.
Where do you find these
Yeah.
sprinkles?
Those were at Joann's. I got those at Joann's.
Joanne Fabrics?
Yes. They have like really good baking supplies there.
They do have some really good stuff there.
All the holidays, all the seasons.
I thought they just had like material
Fabric.
and thread.
Okay, and then I have some that are already made if you'd like to use those. They're already set. And then you can grab a piece of cake, and put it in the middle.
Okay, cake ball.
Cake ball.
And this is edible cake
Yes,
dough.
it's cake
right?
basically mixed with buttercream.
Ooh.
And
all right.
if you want to go the route of making actually cake in your cake cones, you
Yeah.
can actually bake it in the oven as long as it's on a wire rack.
And it won't make the cone get too cooked?
No, it won't.
Okay.
You just, at the end of the baking, you just have to put a little hole at the end so the steam will release and it doesn't get
okay.
soggy.
And then just this on top?
Yes, you can put as much buttercream as you like, make a little swirl. And then if you want to add some more sprinkles on top,
Done.
and then if you want to finish it off with a little topper, is there any topper?
Oh, I have the toppers.
Hand me a topper.
Yes. There you go.
Thank you. Oh, it matches my icing too. Look at
I
that.
thought of that.
I know
didn't
you
just
did.
grab one at random.
Yeah. Oops.
And then there you go. You can create those at home.
Look at that.
For any holiday, you can create them to match.
That
You know,
was so
something
cute,
that looks-
so easy.
Yeah, that looks really complicated. But it was
It's super easy. It's
and this
super
would be-
fun. You can make it with the kids at home for the holidays.
okay.
Okay.
And then you can taste it. Look, there you go, Mike.
He's going for it. Okay. All right, so next we have these chocolate pumpkins, but there's a
Oh,
surprise
cool.
inside, right?
Yes, it's edible cookie dough.
How was that? Num num.
A lot of icing, but really
Num,
good.
num.
So, okay. Now these baby. Oh, they're soft.
Careful.
Sorry. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, they are made of chocolate on the outside, so they're going to be a little melty, but inside is the edible cookie dough. It's pumpkin spice flavored, and it also has pecans and chocolate chips mixed in.
And so
Talk
it's
about
edible
ooey
cookie
gooey.
dough because
You have to heat treat the flour. So you have to bake the flour at 300 degrees and make sure the temperature is 165.
oh my god, oh
Yeah.
wow, it just falls apart, right? Like
I didn't know you had to like, cook flour. You couldn't eat
can
raw
just,
flour.
you don't want it
Wow.
to have any salmonella or bacteria. Just make sure it's completely safe.
oh, you could eat a whole bowl of that.
Okay, you need to split that with about 10 people because it's very rich and
Yeah.
very
Breakfast of
delicious.
champions right now.
Oh,
Just need a cup of coffee to go with it.
So
Okay, we've
how
got
do
about
people-
30 seconds left. How can folks find you? If they wanted
you
to
can
order.
find me on Addie Bear Sweets at Instagram, and then Addie Bear Sweets Facebook, and Addie Bear Sweets at Gmail.
And I love those waffles over there too.
Pumpkin
Look at
waffles,
those.
everything like that. All right, if you'd like more information, of course, about Addie Bear Sweets, go to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Thank you so much, Lori.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Well, our pumpkin spice journey continues with a stop in French territory. The beignet stand is a local food trailer bringing beignets of all styles and flavors to the ALAMO city.
Yeah, and you know, the beignets by themselves are fantastic, but I visited them at Sunset Station for a taste of what they have created for fall. It is unbelievably good. Check it out. Well, it is one of those delicacies from Nolans, the beignet, great with powdered sugar on it, but we're going to make it nice and fallish. And Michael Grimes from the beignet stand is here, and wait till you hear some of the sauces that he has come up. You've come up with 300 different sauces over the course of all
That's
this?
correct, and a lot of them were actually inspiration from our guests. So whenever we do weddings and we do different events, sometimes we like to ask people if they had a specialty dessert that's their favorite, and we'll turn it into a sauce or a filling, we'll put it into a beignet.
Okay.
So one of the examples I like to say is like for Oktoberfest, which is coming up for this fall, we are doing a beer and pretzel pudding, and that's this one right here is a beer and pretzel pudding. So we just steep pretzels in milk, added malt extract to it, and it has a nice flavor profile. It also is accompanied with, that is the mustard caramel in front of you right there, Mike.
This one, okay.
That's mustard caramel.
This is supposed to go into beignets. Oh my gosh.
Mustard caramel, and then we have a fall apple butter. So that is a pumpkin spice apple butter that we made with Gala, Braeburn, and Granny Smith apples. And then to top it off, we also have, that's Holdman's honey. So that's a Bear County honey right there. And that's a honey butter that we make with the Holdman's honey. And that's gonna get put inside a churro beignet, topped with honey and coated with honey glazed pecans. So we have a fall packed menu for you today.
You know, I would never say this. I'd skip the beignet and just have those. However, we have to make, so beignet dough, is it different than other?
So there's different types of beignet dough, right? So ours is an enriched yeast dough, and we had you roll it out 1/3 of an inch thick, which is what we're looking for because we want to make nice, light, airy beignets.
And these just
you cut them into nice squares. We're dropping it into 370-degree cottonseed oil. Okay. And do mind your fingers. I like cottonseed because it has a really good high flash point. It can withstand high heat, and it does not impart a lot of flavors into the beignet dough, which we take so much time making, right? Okay. All right. So what happens is we're going to drop those in. It takes about 2 minutes for them to cook.
But through the magic of television, we have already.
That's correct. So we have some beignets right there, Mike. And what we're actually going to do first is we're going to drop them over here. If you'll put one over here in the churro mix for me.
Okay.
You can put 2 in. Why not?
Sure.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little wrist flip. We're going to toss these beignets. Do you want to give it a shot?
Sure.
All right. We're going to toss those in cinnamon, sugar, and cardamom. Okay.
Cardamom.
Cardamom, yeah, that's a beautiful mixture. So we're gonna take our best looking one right there.
Okay.
We're gonna set it over there. And then Mike, I'm gonna have you use this sifter and we're gonna coat these beignets with powdered sugar. Can you give these a little sprinkle for me? You're doing an outstanding job. That's perfect. We're gonna bring them back over to the table.
Both sides or just one?
You can do whatever you'd like.
Okay. It's a beignet, what the heck?
Yeah. So we're gonna put them over the side where we have the little slit cut in the top. Okay. The first one we're gonna do is that beer pretzel pudding.
This one right here?
Yeah, set it right inside. We're gonna fill it. So we're gonna squeeze the filling into it and keep going until it's full. Okay. All right, then we're gonna take that mustard caramel, drizzle it across the top. It's a flavor combination, right? So all of these flavors meld together. And then what you're gonna do is sprinkle a little bit of ground up pretzel on top.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay.
I would have never thought to dress up a beignet like this. Okay, what's next?
We're gonna do the apple butter. It's a pumpkin pie spiced apple butter. We're just gonna inject that right into there. That's beautiful. And the last one, we're gonna grab the honey butter. You wanna grab that for me, Mike? Yep. We're gonna inject it into the churro beignet. This is our churro honey butter beignet. We're gonna fill it with honey butter. And then that Holdman's honey that you saw earlier and tasted, go ahead and drizzle that over the top.
So where can folks, because I'm just in heaven right now, where can folks find all of these?
Okay, so you can find us every weekend at the Pearls Farmers Market, Saturday from 9 to 1 and Sundays from 10 to 2.
I never thought the regular old beignet could get any better.
We try to get creative with what we have, so.
That's literally, it's magical. Okay, those 3 beignets, literally, I could have just gone nuts with all of those.
Okay,
so
this is the beer.
Right,
the beer.
And it's got that, the most unusual thing, it was that mustard caramel drizzle on the top. And and the saltiness of the pretzels in there, that mustard. And
that mustard caramel, you're right.
And then the pumpkin spiced, the little bit of apple butter, which is absolutely delicious as well. All of them. He has come up with about, through the course of his career, about 300 different flavors that just dreams up and does this. At the Pearl, you can get them. So it's absolutely wonderful.
You take another bite. I'll read this first one. All right, still ahead on the show. We can't leave the pups out of the pumpkin spice fun. We're making homemade fall treats for your dogs.
And hey, we've got a deal of you. As a matter of fact, deal of the day, a discount on a pumpkin shake. But next, if all these amazing treats are, you're going to need a nap, but if you're having trouble sleeping, there's a local clinic that could help you figure out what the problem is.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, a lot of us hit the snooze button in the morning if we're feeling too tired to get up. But what if that feeling stays with you all day long? And if you can't get a good night's rest, even if you get that 8, 9, 10 hours if you're lucky, it might be because you have sleep apnea. Joining us is Veronica Murillos with the Center of Sleep Apnea and Snoring. Welcome, welcome. How do we get a better night's sleep, Veronica?
Oh my goodness, I will let you know. It's great to be back at the studio. Thank you for having me. So yes, a lot of the people, you said it yourself, you know, you get 8, 9, 10, 12 hours of sleep, you're still waking up exhausted, right? So what is going on? There's something else that's going on. So if that's what's going, you know, and your partner's telling you, hey, you're snoring all night long, you don't let me sleep, and then all of a sudden, you stop breathing.
Right.
And then you start up again. Right. So what is going on? Those could be symptoms of sleep apnea.
So with sleep apnea, I mean, it can be dangerous because you may get quiet and stop snoring, but you mentioned you stop breathing.
You stop breathing. So anyone can stop breathing up to 100 times every hour that you sleep. If you stop breathing 10 seconds or longer, it's so dangerous. It contributes to so much, high blood pressure. People could even get very depressed because they're not sleeping well, and then it could contribute to, a stroke. So it's really, really dangerous.
So something you obviously want to try and take care of, is there, I mean, a lot of people snore, but is there a particular type of snore to look out for?
From experience, my husband does snore, and I always throw him out there, and it could be just a snore. When people are snoring, they could just be snoring throughout the night, but it's what I just said. When there's that pause in breathing, when they're snoring, and then there's that pause, 10 seconds go, and then snoring again, and then that pause, that's when we know that there's something else going on than just snoring.
So we've seen this treated with those kind of big, bulky CPAP machines, but you have a device.
Yes.
It's literally small enough to fit in a pocket, which probably means it's a lot easier to sleep with.
Yeah, you can literally put it in your pocket. So it comes in a little case. We take custom fit impressions of your teeth, upper and lower, and what we do is we have you put it on at night, okay? And what it does, it brings that lower jaw forward and it keeps that airway open naturally, as opposed to the CPAP forcing air down your nose and your throat. Now CPAPs work great, but if you're not wearing it, then what good is it underneath your bed?
Or if you're not near a power source.
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. I was talking to Mike the last time when we had all these power outages. People were like, oh my gosh, I couldn't use my CPAP. So it's a great backup to have just in case anything like that happens.
So is it covered by insurance?
Yes, most major insurances do cover the appliance.
Okay, and you have a special deal for folks watching right now, right?
We do. The first 25 callers get a free consultation. They come into the office, we break it down, we show them the appliances, verify their insurance, and then we'll take it from there.
All right, let's get that information up on the screen. The first 25 people to call will get a free consultation. That's a $200 value. All you have to do is call 210-598-8200. That's 210-598-8200. And for more information, visit StopSnoringTX.com. Veronica, thank you so much. All right. Still ahead on SA Live, peanut butter and pumpkin sound like a natural match, but a local sandwich shop is adding even more to these amazing fall flavor PB&Js. And also, we are getting your pup pals in on the pumpkin spice fun, how easy it is to make homemade treats for your dogs, and how you can help this sweet little guy get a home. It's all next on SA Live. And, oh yes, another quick pumpkin spice mix. Cinnaholic in Southtown just came out with their fall flavors, and this one is pumpkin spice. Mike, of course, is already digging into the display. Save some for me. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, if you're making pumpkin spice treats for yourself or your family, you might as well make some for your pups.
Of course, Dinah Alvarez, owner of Possum Pals SATX, is here with some great little ideas and fun recipes for your pets. But we also have our official taster today, and that is Katie, and she is from the Animal Defense League, and she brought her lovely assistant, Michelle, with her. Tell us a little bit about Katie.
Yes, absolutely. This is Katie. So she is one of our available babies at our Paul Jolly Adoption Center. She is 1 year old. She is a Lab Retriever mix and one of our several babies that we brought from Louisiana recently from the Hurricane Ida situation. But she is so excited to try some of these amazing treats.
Okay, we're going to cook them up for you, Katie. You'll be good. Yes. Not a big fan of TV cameras right there. So. Yeah. All right, we're going to talk more to Katie with Katie in a second, but how do we get started here?
Oh, okay, so we're going to mix all the wet ingredients first. We're making pumpkin spice cookies today.
Okay, so I've got a couple of eggs in here and some peanut butter.
Peanut butter, one of the dog's favorites, of course.
Now, is there any type of peanut butter you should look for?
The peanut butter you should not get is the kind without xylitol. So make sure it's no xylitol. I always get the natural. You can find it at H-E-B, natural. I think it's Jif, no xylitol.
Because that can upset your stomach.
Yes, ma'am.
And that can be really, really dangerous.
Dangerous for our dogs.
And a couple of things you need to avoid if you're doing anything like that. I know raisins are a big, big no-no when it comes to dogs too, right?
Raisins, chocolate, no chocolate. Please don't do that as well. And, but everything, all the ingredients were, because this is pumpkin that she's adding now. No sugar added in these as well, just no preservatives. Everything is you try to keep it as wholesome as possible. No sugar, no salt.
Why'd you start coming up with making doggy treats like this?
I just felt like, you know, reach out in the world. There's a market out there, and during the quarantine time, we all needed something to keep us busy and active. My job was no more, so I felt like, you know, I'm going to try my hand at this. And there's people always walking their dogs when I went on my daily walks, so why not?
Well, plus you're a good doggy grandma too, right?
Oh yes, I have my one grandpup, 4 grandcats.
Okay, and so they go to grandma's house and you just spoil them rotten, like any good grandma should do, even if it is a dog and a cat.
We bake it up for him, and he's my taste tester. So Clyde is his name. And now we're going to add the flour, and this is whole wheat flour, so you can really choose most any flour you'd like. I try to stay away from white flour because that's the most processed, so I want to keep it as wholesome as possible. Whole wheat is typically what I use, but there's oat flour out there, rice flour, almond flour, just a variety of different flours that you can use.
Okay, while she's mixing it up, we're gonna take a couple of these little cookies here, and we're gonna see if Miss Katie kind of likes any of these. Hello,
are you
gonna eat the treats? Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
you gonna do it, Katie?
Is that delicious?
Yes. So you have a very special event coming up. It's just Thursday, I believe, isn't it?
Yes, so Thursday, September 23rd, it is Big Give. We want to make sure everyone is reminded of it. So it's San Antonio's largest day of giving for nonprofits, 24 hours. Our goal is to raise $25,000, and that's to help us save as many lives as possible, just like Miss Katie here. You know, last year we saved over 6,600 lives, and our goal is to raise enough money to be able to surpass that amount.
Okay, so again, the Big Give is coming up this week, and of course, make sure you go to their website because there's also a big event coming up all throughout the month of October, the Fur Ball. So, okay, now I have got the dough here, and I'm going to get it kind of rolled out, and we're going to make some nice little pumpkin and puppy shapes on here. And you also have an interesting little box of goodies.
I love this because you know you love charcuterie.
I do.
This is a barkuterie box.
Yes, it is. Yes, ma'am. Our barkuterie box. So that contains a variety of the different flavors of the different treats that we bake, that I bake at home, and of course some chews. They're all natural, sweet potato and apple chews as well. You just dry those out yourself in the oven, or get a dehydrator if you'd like. Also fresh fruits and vegetables that are safe for pets as well, dogs as well. Cut them out in cute little shapes, slice them up, create your creation inside the box, and you have your barkuterie box.
And this frosting on this little cake is made out of what?
So the frosting for the cake, the mini cakes and the pup cakes is made out of mashed potatoes and a little bit of yogurt, a little bit of honey, and you whip it together, and you have your frosting for your pups. Which mashed potatoes? Who doesn't love mashed potatoes?
And I'm working on a cupcake right now,
beautiful.
Which that frosting, as you mentioned.
Yes.
And then you can just decorate it with some chocolate chip, or well, not chocolate.
So Katie likes the frosting.
These are carob chips. Yes,
carob chips. Okay.
Okay.
These are our carob chips.
Well, if you would like more information about Possum Pals, SATX, go to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. And of course, if you'd like to adopt our little friend Katie, she is available out there at the Animal Defense League. Plus, don't forget our deal of the day. Are you looking for a non-coffee pumpkin drink? Well, the Shack Burger has brought back its pumpkin shake, but it's only for a limited time, so don't wait. And the Shack is located at 7431 Northwest Loop 410.
And tomorrow you can buy one, get one free. That's tomorrow. But stick around, our Pumpkin Spice Day continues. It's good, right?
This is great. Oh goodness, that looks so good. Welcome back to SA Live and our fall kickoff week. It's all about food, and of course, PB&J with Tay is the first peanut butter and jelly PB&J store in town, and the first one in the state of Texas as well.
They're getting into the fall spirit with their pumpkin spice delight sandwich. Now, I went out to their shop there on McCullough to check it out and got a taste of that and some of their other fall flavors. Jealous?
Yes.
Yes. Well, pumpkin spice and everything nice. We're gonna change it to that. That's what these peanut butter sandwiches are made of. We are here at PB&J with Tay, and joining me right now is owner Jeremiah Burns, and it's fall. Everybody's thinking pumpkin spice, and you have got the perfect comfort food.
Yeah, we definitely jumped on the bandwagon with that pumpkin spice crave. So today we're gonna be featuring the Pumpkin Spice Delight. It has peanut butter, walnuts, and our pumpkin spice jelly along with marshmallow fluff. So let's get started.
Okay.
Grab you 2 pieces of bread.
Okay. Now, this is some serious bread.
Yes,
right?
we use a Texas toast.
That's right.
It's good for proportions for sure.
And then just grab the peanut butter and start slathering?
We do, and make sure you get peanut butter on both sides of the bread. The jelly never touches the bread. It keeps it from getting soggy, and it just has a whole different taste to it. You can go ahead and even it out if you want, but I like your style. Just let it roll, yeah.
I'm a globber with the peanut butter.
No, that's good.
Is that better?
Good. That's good, that's good. I'll go with it.
Okay.
It'll taste the same.
Okay.
The next will be the walnuts. You'll put it on one side of the bread.
Oh, that gives it that extra crunch.
Absolutely.
Okay. There we go.
The next topping is going to be the marshmallows, and you can grab mine if you want.
And put it on the opposite side.
On the opposite side.
And spread that out.
Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Perfect.
It's not quite.
No, I dig it. All right. Good enough. Good enough. We'll do it.
How do you
We'll
not lick these?
I don't. For customer safety, we stay away from licking the spoons.
Okay.
So the next is going to be the specialty, and that's this Pumpkin Spice Delight. And this is from a local jelly maker, Lone Star Pure. Our jelly maker is fantastic. She has a lot of good flavors. And then we put that together. And at PB&J with Tay, we grill all of our sandwiches. I'm gonna go ahead and grill mine and plate mine while you just continue to.
I seriously want to eat it the way it is.
It's perfect. Some people do it. Some people like it grilled. Some people don't. But I'm gonna grill this, and then we can just cut yours. Let's see how that looks.
It's okay. I can clean it up like this.
Yeah.
I can feel the disapproval.
No, I like it. It's you know
okay.
Every time I see someone make a PB&J, I'm always like, man, this is a lot harder than it looks. It truly is. Yeah.
It's suddenly you feel the pressure.
It is. Hands down. Nice and toasty. We got the jelly.
Oh,
the marshmallow.
Look at that gooey.
Absolutely. It's with a side of classic Lay's.
So you can take a bite of the sandwich, then throw in some chips at the same time for more of that salty,
sweet and salty.
Oh wow,
classic.
Thank you. Wait, hold on, I'm going to pass you the pièce de la résistance right there.
No,
That's an original.
That is, yes. I feel like it'll taste really good though.
Okay.
And then we'll do this one untoasted.
Oh, it's nice and warm.
Isn't it fantastic? It's a pumpkin spice. It's like pie. It's like Thanksgiving in your mouth, right?
It is.
It's an explosion
of that.
Yes.
And so tell folks how to find you here at PB&J with Tay.
So we are located off of McCullough at 5335 McCullough. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, PBJ with Tay. And we also have a website, pbjwithtay.com.
All right. For all that information, just head to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Okay. stay with me here. What we've got in front of us, because he was nice enough to drop these off for us earlier, is the sandwich that we were making that has the pumpkin spice jelly, the walnuts, the marshmallow, the Texas toast, of course, bread, and that is toasted, but you can also get the sandwich untoasted if that's what you prefer, because honestly, it all tastes so good, okay? Now the other one that you have in front of you is the same Texas toast, the walnuts for that crunch, okay? And it has the cranberry jelly.
Ooh, okay.
All right, on the inside. So very seasonal, very fall, very much like Thanksgiving, right? Right? Yes. Yes. I know. I'm just looking for a nod. You didn't say. All right, and of course, for more information on PB&J with Tay, all you have to do, as you heard, is just head to our website. Do you need milk or something? Oh, and don't forget the chips, because you can enjoy the chips too, the salty and the crunch and everything. Go to our website.
And that fluffernutter is sticky, but so good.
Yes, seen on SA Live tab. All right. Okay.
Fall kickoff week continues with all of the great flavors for fall. And of course, once again, we want to talk about the pets because they are our little fur babies, right?
Yes, and Katie from Animal Defense League is back with us again. And she is going to be who's our taste tester there?
That's the muffin that you like.
Katie.
Yes, and her lovely assistant Michelle came with her today. So Katie came from Louisiana, right?
She did. She was one of our babies that was transferred over here in the midst of Hurricane Ida. We transferred over about 30 other animals along with her. And we do have a great update about her. We're able to share.
Oh, really? What?
Yes, this is brand new information. I literally have goosebumps. She actually is going home today. Yes.
She got adopted.
She did. I know, I'm so excited. She had a family that was visiting with her earlier today, and they just called and they're ready to come pick her up. So as soon as she leaves here, she's going to be going home. I literally want to cry right now.
Well, congratulations, sweetie.
Yes,
she's had so many dog treats, she didn't know there was one anymore.
Yeah, she is a little full, but she absolutely loves these. But yes, so she's going home. We're so excited, and we do want everyone to know that we have plenty of other babies that are also looking for their homes. So we have our main campus, our Paw Jolly Adoption Center. Everything is open from 11 to 7 every single day. You can view all of our available pets on our website, adltexas.org.
Pups, kitties, and all shapes and sizes out there. And of course, they need all of their treats. That is wonderful news. Thank you so much, Michelle.
And Diana Alvarez, owner of Possum Pals SATX, is here. And earlier we did the pumpkin cookies, right? The pumpkin spice cookies. And now we're going to quickly show off the cupcakes, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, these are pumpkin, peanut butter pumpkin cupcakes. They're made with peanut butter, obviously, and pumpkin. There's some honey in it, eggs. You decorated it with some of the mashed potato frosting and carob chips on top. So carob's a legume, so it's safe for dogs.
So if anybody missed it with the frosting, besides the mashed potatoes, what else is in it?
Mashed potatoes, yogurt, a little bit of yogurt, and a little bit of honey to give it that little sweetness. And dogs love it. Mashed potatoes, who doesn't love mashed potatoes? Oh my gosh.
I mean, so good. Mashed potato frosting sounds amazing.
Oh, that's really good.
And this is all human grade, made with human grade ingredients. You can actually eat one and try it yourself if you'd like.
Try it, Fiona. Try the icing.
It's really good.
The icing?
Yeah, it's really good. Take a little nibble of it.
It's tasty. It's mashed potato.
Kind of sweet, almost like sweet mashed potatoes.
Yes, it does. That's so weird, kind of, eating it off a cupcake.
But actually, it's human food, too,
and this is a great treat. Barkuterie?
Yeah, our Barkuterie box. Yes, definitely. So it has a variety of the cookies in here, the different flavor cookies. This one has the Apple Delight cookies, and I think berry bones in there, chews that are dehydrated in the oven, apple and sweet potato chews, and natural fresh fruit and vegetable cutouts, all safe for dogs.
And there is a special right now on the Barkuterie box.
Yes, ma'am. So all half price through the end of September. And so definitely they're great for gifts if you want to pre-order for Christmas to ship. I can ship them away as well.
Wonderful.
Deliver here locally. So yeah, I've learned how to ship them away safely and securely. As far as being
all right. If you need more information on Possum Pals SATX, go to our website, SALive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you all, everybody, so much, and congratulations again, Katie. The fall kickoff, and on this Monday, we are taking you to a dessert spot that is sure to please the entire family's sweet tooth.
Oh yes, LAIKA Cheesecakes and Espresso in Alamo Heights has launched their fall menu, and it includes some creative autumn flavors and coffee drinks. So, of course, we had to send out our resident Java Jen to go check it out.
Jen, coffee, cheesecake. Sounds like a great combination. Okay, what are you sampling, Jen?
All right, what's better than fall cheesecake? We have one of those here at LAIKA Cheesecakes, and I have Andrea joining me now to talk about this flavor, because you have more that are dropping this week, but they're not saying just yet what they are, right?
Yes, we have 4 coming this fall, and this is one of them, and this week we are about to drop the second one. I can't tell you exactly what exactly it is, but I can tell you it has carrots.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good hint right there. But you see, they have so many different flavors here, and this is a happy place, y'all, because I walk in and I can't stop smiling, and I want to eat everything in here. So, Andrea, you're going to take us back to the kitchen, so we're going to finish off some of the customer favorites, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'll follow you. You guys follow us as we make our way back here. And what an awesome job you have to get on these cheesecakes.
This is where the magic happens. So right now he's working on birthday cake. It's one of the fan favorites right now. It's birthday cake sponge with cheesecake, vanilla cheesecake, and sprinkles, topped with some more vanilla cream. Really, really good. And some cookie crumble over here with birthday cake. It's just sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar. And then right now I'm gonna show you real quick how we decorate. One of the really popular ones is called Honey Dripper.
Okay.
And it's vanilla cheesecake with frangipane. It's like an almond baked cream, really, really good. Peach jam, and then some roasted, honey roasted peaches. And we kind of layer right here really nicely.
Beautiful. So are these flavors that you have all year long, pretty much? Like these different kind of flavors here?
Basically, we kind of switch in between weeks. This is one of these weeks flavors.
Okay. So y'all
kind
change
of
pretty
just
often. Got it.
Yeah, we have rotations, and then we top it off with some almonds, really, really nicely like this. Really good, really nice. Then she's over here working on another fan favorite, which is a raspberry white chocolate. It's white chocolate cheesecake with raspberry curd and fresh raspberries with a little bit of lemon curd inside of these raspberries.
Goodness.
Really
it's
nice.
So amazing. And people can follow on Instagram to get all the updates.
Yeah,
and
we
the
be
fall
dropping different flavors. We'll update which week, like each week, which flavors we have, which slices we have.
Okay.
So you can see all the information in our social media.
All right, so be sure to follow them and keep up with the fall flavors. But the drinks, the fall drinks are all out now. And again, that one that we showed you, which is called
it's the chai. It's butterscotch mousse with chai cheesecake. Really, really good.
Delicious. All right, so come out here and visit them again, located off Broadway, and you can follow them on Instagram and keep up with them. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tomorrow on SA Live, our fall week continues with organic, sustainable bath and beauty products that will make your bath time feel like autumn.
Plus, fall is in the air, and we check out the fall aromas being made by a local luxury fragrance designer. Makes the famous scents for places like Hotel Thompson and Hotel Emma. That and more tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live.
Earlier, we asked you, what's the strangest thing you've seen pumpkin spice added to? And Vic says, on crust, start and end your day with. Yes, pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that. Pumpkin spice toilet paper?
What?
I ain't touching that one.
For your tushy.